Hey guys, how you doing? It's Timmons here with Maverick Group and CIR Realty, and I'm coming back with another video to talk to you guys today about the process of building a home. Now, if you like this video, please feel free to like it and subscribe to the channel so that we can get this information out to more people. I have created this channel with the intention of providing value for anybody that's looking to buy or sell a house, build a house, get into the investment world, flipping, renovating, Airbnbs, all this stuff. So I would love to get this to as many people as I can. So please feel free to do so. Now, today we are going to talk about building a house and what that process is like. In my former career, before I became a real estate agent, I was in construction and I did that for 15 years. The reason I want to talk about this specific topic today is because I personally am building a house. Now, I've never done this before. My girlfriend and I have been going through this process for just about a year, and it has been very daunting. Even though I built thousands of houses for other people, I didn't go start to finish through this process. So I wanted to make this video so that I can tell you guys what to expect, because there is a lot of moving parts when it comes to building a house. Now, the first step is you got to go through the sales process. So most likely what's going to happen is you're going to go into a sales center. Now, I want to caution you to consider using a realtor when you do that. Now, of course, I'm biased and I'm going to say that because I am a realtor, but the truth is when you go into a sales center and you start talking to a show home representative, they work for the builder. They don't work for you. They get their paychecks from the builder. So they don't always have your best interests at heart. Now, I'm not saying they're all like that, but really be careful about who you work with. And if you have a realtor with you, you won't have to pay their fees. We get paid our commission by the builder, so we are representing you for free, but we know what we're looking for, so make sure you keep that in mind. Now, when you go into the sales center, let's say you find a lot that you like. How the process works is you're going to put down a lot hold fee. Now, most builders, especially in Alberta, that's $1,000. You give the builder $1,000, they're going to hold that lot for you for a certain amount of time. Usually it's 7 to 10 days. So you're going to hold on to that lot while you really decide if this is something you want to do. In the time that you have a lot hold happening, they're going to put together a contract for you and you're going to pick a house that you like that's going to fit on that lot. So the contract that's going to come together is going to have some pricing. They're going to tell you what it's going to cost to build this house, and initially you're going to get the basic idea of what's going to happen. So you pick a model that you like on a lot that you're happy with. They're going to price that out, and then they're going to put a contract in front of your face. You're going to want to review that contract, but essentially if you go ahead with the purchase, you're going to sign that contract. They're going to hold on to your $1,000 for your lot fee, and then at some point in time you're going to give them a deposit. So after 10 days of signing the contract with the builder, during the first 10 days, I should say, you can back out of that contract. It's called the rescission period. So if you've decided, you change your mind, you want out, you just tell them I'm backing out. They have to give you your $1,000 lot hold back. But if you go through the process, sign the contract, and you waive your financing condition, which means a bank has told you that they will in fact give you the money to buy that house, after you waive that condition, you can't back out. When that happens, they're going to be asking for a deposit. Most likely it's going to be 10% of the purchase price. So if your purchase price is $500,000, you're going to have to give them $50,000. You don't have to do that up front. You can stagger the deposit, but eventually you're going to have to give them 10%. That gives them a good faith deposit that you are interested in building this house, and they get started on the build. So what's going to happen is they're going to submit some blueprints to the city and a building permit, and eventually they're going to dig the hole. They're going to start building. Now, the process of building a house, again, is very extensive. The first thing that's going to happen after the foundation is poured and the house is framed, you're going to get a walkthrough. Okay, so you'll eventually have 3 walkthroughs through this house. The first walkthrough is a framing walkthrough. So after the framing and the rough-ins have been done, you will get a call from the builder that says it's time to come walk through your home. So by rough-ins, what I mean is your electrical, your plumbing, your heating and cooling, or otherwise known as HVAC, and anything to do with your gas. Okay, so once those are done, you're going to walk through the home and you're going to have a look at everything the builder's going to take you through. So then it comes to be the design time. So when it comes to design your home, you have to pick everything, and there's a lot of decisions to make. So I highly recommend hiring a designer. If you're doing a custom home, you need one. There's thousands of decisions to make. My girlfriend and I spent 7 hours in the lighting store and 2 different appointments, and it was unreal. Honestly, it was one of the most exciting and frustrating experiences of my life, because you're trying to pick light fixtures, you don't know what the room looks like, you're trying to match colors on walls that you can't see. Like, it's a very difficult process. But when you design the home, you're going to go through, you're going to pick your floors, you're going to pick your cabinets, you're going to pick your countertops, you're going to pick your doors, you're going to pick your trim, you're going to pick the kind of corners that you want. Like, there's a million decisions to make. There's actually a term that's been coined, it's called decision fatigue, that people go through when it's building a house, because there's just so much to think about. You got to pick your siding, the color of your siding, the kind of windows that you want. Like, it never ends. So you're going to go through the design process, and they're going to start building your house. After the drywall is done, you're going to get another walkthrough, and that's your post drywall walkthrough. You're going to go through to make sure everything was done right, the insulation was good, the drywall looks good, and you're going to go from there. So from that point, that's when the finishes start. So they're going to start building the home, they're going to start finishing it with the flooring, all the materials, and the stuff like that. So the final walkthrough that you're going to get is your pre-occupancy walkthrough, and at that point in time, you're getting ready to close on the deal. So when you're getting close to completion, you're going to have to go to your bank. They would have already heard from you probably well in advance, but at the time of possession, the bank is going to lend the rest of the money to give the rest of the money to the builder, and then on possession day, you're going to get your keys. So it is a long process. There is a lot to think about. And when it comes down to it, you want to have professionals that are watching over you, because if you're building an asset for $500,000 or $750,000 or $1 million, you want to make sure it was done right by people that knew what they were doing. Because personally, for me, I had no clue when it came to designing the home, but luckily my girlfriend is a designer, so I was able to get that advice from her, and I got that complimentary, thankfully. But if I wasn't in that situation, I would have happily paid a designer to take us through that process, because the differences in flooring and material and certain types of tile and the way cupboards open and all the different things, the shelves in your pantry, like, there is so much to think about. So I want you guys to understand that if you're going through the build process, I am happy to answer any questions that you have. There's probably going to be 100 of them, but it's something that I found to be really enjoyable. It is daunting, but it's really cool to get to watch it come together. Today, I drove by the house that we're building, and I noticed the siding is almost done, and they built our front deck, and all the windows are in, and it's something that we're really excited about. So like I said, if you guys want to chat about it, if you have any questions, if you want to know which builders in the area are good and which ones to stay away from, how the process works, how much down payment you need, how to get approved for a mortgage, I am happy to help on all fronts. So please feel free. Our contact information is all over this place. So name, phone number, email, you can click the link for book a discovery call. You can hit us up however you want. Please leave a comment down below. If you found this video valuable, please don't hesitate to like it and share, and also subscribe to the channel. So again, guys, Derek Timmons here from Maverick Group and CIR Realty in Airdrie, Alberta, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.